Hi. Bonkai 922? Yeah, I'm not sure who I am now. Because, like, does it occur that this season, let me tell you right now, people, okay, that this season of High School DxD is probably more better than last season. I think we've reached that point. And we're not even up to the final episode of season 2 yet. This was what? Episode 9? And in this episode, we get a what the fuck moment. Really? A what the fuck moment? The name of this episode was I Have a Junior. I think it was called. I Got a Junior. Which basically is the introduction of this new character, which, that was another what the fuck. You know, I'm thinking, the name of this character, I believe, is Gasper. Or Gasper. Gasper. Let me just go and check to make sure. So I'm not, Gaspard. They call it Gasper, I think. Anyway. And this is the, basically this character we're introduced to him in this episode. He is the bishop. The other bishop that Groomery has. That was sealed away. He apparently is I noticed I said he. Oh, you know what I have in my hand? It's called a trap card. Oh, yeah, apparently. See, what makes this ridiculous is that fucking guy is wearing a fucking girl's uniform. I'm like, come on. You're not fooling anyone here. But he apparently is fooling me. A trap card blown through the roof in this episode of High School DxD Season 2 New. Episode 9, like I said. The ending of this episode gave me a what the fuck spin around the barrel. Because I was like, it came out of nowhere. I was like, huh? Like, what? But let's get into the summary. Now, we're introduced to this character, Gasper, Spard. And apparently, before he became a demon, I said he, I'm trying to say he, even though it looks like a chick. God damn it. God damn it. Apparently, he wears girls' clothes. But the story is that before he became a demon, he was actually a half-breed. Yeah. No, half-blood. His father is a vampire, and his mother was human. So, apparently that's what he was. He was a vampire. And, we get the whole story from Rias, Groomery, about him and the whole bit in that sequence of events. This is after the meeting that she has with her brother. And a whole meeting with the three parties, the angels, the demons, and the fallen angels. And Gaspar doesn't want to leave the sanctity of the room that he was encased in. So he's like, nah, he doesn't want to leave. I'm like, God damn it. Can you act like a guy, please? Because it's not helping. Trap card. But basically what happens is, after they finally get him out there of the room, Rias is telling Issei and the gang, oh, we're going to go to the meeting, which is the three powers and shit. And meanwhile, you'll take care of Gaspard. Going with them as well is Kiba. So they leave. In the meantime, like, what's her name? Xenovia. She started running after, Gaspar with the story. Like, yeah, it's kind of funny. And then we have Koneko, teasing him as well with garlic. And then it went from being goofy to what the fuck? It just got serious real quick. Like, real quick. It got serious, like, Azazel showed up. I'm like, Jesus. Now, and the moment he showed up, he like, Issei was on the guard and shit. And he's like, and they're all against him and want to fight him and stuff. And he says, you all know that if you attack me at the same time, you have no chance of winning. And Azazel's very interesting in this show. I find him to be. Because it's kind of weird how his stand is. How he stands on when it comes to Issei. And Issei asked him just a question like, why were you so close to me? Why did you not reveal yourself to me? And so on and so forth like that. And he says, that's just the way I do things. And he basically informs Issei that there is a way to bring Gasper, because apparently Gasper powers. He can't control them. I'm trying to say he. And in order to do this, to fix it, Azazel tells him, let him suck your blood, because he's a vampire. He's like, nah, I don't like sucking blood. He's like totally afraid of everything because of the whole bit. And that's basically what the story is. We also get an appearance of that guy who Issei knows, who's part of the student council. His name eludes me. And then, the training, Gasper trying to help him, and so on and so forth, that part too. After that, we have this scene where Issei gets really close to Gasper. And apparently, he's able to talk to him for a good while and tells him a few things about his dream of, groping, yes, moves and shit, all that pervert shit. And, Gasper really gets, he gets positive feelings towards that, and he's impressed by his senpai. That he has, that courage to do that. And what ends on happening is Ashia, Koneko, and Xenovia, they come back and they find out of a good plan to solve Gaspar's, shyness. Put a bag over his head. I'm like, and I was like, God damn, that's so fucking ridiculous. But it apparently works, and now Gaspar's able to go outside with everyone else. But, you see, the reason I'm giving this, and I'm probably giving this episode a 5 out of 5, I know that's shocking, but there's a good reason for that. After that scene, we have, Ashia and Issei, and Rias asks Issei to come with her and Akino after school. And I'm like, okay. It was kind of weird. So he goes up and he's meeting them apparently at a shrine. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. They're demons. They're devils. They can't do that. Apparently they can because there's no priest there anymore. So Akino informs Issei she's with them after, and he's like saying, "Oh, is the president here?" And Akino says she's dealing with meetings with her brother, and they go past this shrine area, and they go through, and all of a sudden you hear this voice, and I'm thinking at first I thought it was the White Dragon. No, it's I want to take off my glasses at this moment. That's how ridiculous the scene was. The leader of the angels? Archangel Michael? I was like, what? And he's like saying, oh, that's the Emperor Red Dragon, Issei. And it's like, he's golden and shit. I'm like, what? What? Think about this, people, for a fraction of a second. In this season, Issei has met in the flesh the leader of the fallen angels. What I don't know. I guess you can call him the leader of the devils. Issei's brother. I mean, Rios' brother. Though I think it's a branch off with the responsibilities of the leader of the devils. And now he's met one of the holiest beings as of right now, considering he's taking over God. Archangel Michael? This season has reached a new what the fuck. WTF with exclamation points, people. I did not expect this. And I'm like, what does Archangel Michael have to do with Issei? I'm like, I don't understand. But then, after that scene, we have the ending credits, and then we get the next episode. And the next episode, from what I understand, is called A Three-Way Dreadlock in More Ways Than One. A three-way deadlock. And you see the girl, Irena. And I'm like, I'm still confused. Now, unfortunately, I won't be here next week, and I won't be able to review but when I come back, I guess on Wednesday, I'll do a video on my after thoughts on this next episode. But I'm just like, huh? I'm still confused, people. I'm like, what? I don't understand this. I'm going to say it right now, this is probably going to be something along the lines that whatever the situation is with, the angels, the fallen angels, and devils, apparently Issei's involved. I think this is going to be like one of those things where it's going to involve not only Issei, but the White Dragon, and it's going to go just... But we're not even finished. We still got like 3 more episodes. I'm blown away. Think about it. He's met the leader he met Azazel, and now Archangel Michael? I need time to absorb this. Good thing I'm not going to be here next week, because already now I have to absorb this. I have to absorb it. Unbelievable. Like I said, 5 out of 5. Just because I'm on this. It's just like, the fuck. That alone? Come on. Just ridiculous. God damn. It's going to have to... The title of next week's episode tells me that this is going to be along the lines of that this meeting that they're corresponding with, it involves around Issei. Surprisingly enough, it does. And it's probably going to be along the lines we're saying, at least that's what I think, that the dragon that he embodies, the red dragon, Drog, he needs to train for it. Like, they're going to tell him that he needs to, in order to coexist with, devils, or at least that's what I think, devils, fallen angels, and angels, they need to, it has to do with Issei. Whatever this is. But just that alone, I was like, what the fuck? It's fucking golden! Like, this guy came down, he was like, gold line. I'm like, oh! That's what I wanted to say. It was just, too much. You're too bright, man. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights, man. Michael, you're a little too bright there, my brother. You're a little too bright. Too bright. Too much. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Like I said, that's the story. I'm just shocked. He's meeting fucking. He's meeting. Will they pray? You know, it's Archangel Michael. He's taking over God, and he's gonna be taught. He's gonna talk. This has to be major altercations, repercussions of what's going down. What's going down next week's episode is gonna be huge. I have a feeling, but that's the story, people. I'm just shocked. I was told, like, I was like, what the? I thought he was going up there maybe to train, or they're gonna train with Aquino. That was it. Yeah, here, meet the guy who took over God's job. Yay! Totally blown away, people. I need to recharge before I can talk about this when I get back from my vacation, because this was just, I'm shaken up by this news. And yeah, that's the story. 5 out of 5. This was just what. Archangel Michael. It's like, turn off the lights, you're too bright. So yeah, that's the story, people. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. So yeah, trap card, Azazel, and now we got Archangel Michael. Yeah, what the? Crazy. Too much. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bonkai922. Peace.